The first option that we have is the brand awareness. Okay, increasing the awareness about a particular product or a service. So you need to click on the brand awareness option. Okay, and it says show your ads to people who are most likely to remember them. It means if you want people to remember your branding strategy or advertisements, you need to show your image or a video to a same person at least 3 to 5 times a day so that they remember your brand name. That is the basic concept of branding. Okay, so the difference between branding and reach is that is the only difference. Okay, reach means it will try to show you to lots of people by showing them at least once, but a branding advertisement will try to show the same advertisement to a person at least 3 to 5 times so that he may remember their brand name. Okay, now naming your campaign is a easy process here. Okay, what are they saying? There is a campaign, there is an ad set, and there is an advertisement. Okay, you can name your campaign by using any of these three techniques. Okay, so there are two ways. One is to name your campaign here itself, ad set and the ad, so that when you proceed in the next screens you don't need to mm, give a name every time. Okay, so I'm going to give a name here. Okay, test branding campaign where I am targeting Tamil Nadu. Okay, why I'm giving this name is because I might be running a different branding campaign for different locations. But when I look into the campaign name itself, I can easily understand, okay, which area I'm targeting. If I need, I can even, target people, okay, with respect to age. For example, 20 to 45. So I can name my campaign like this. So this is a test campaign so that I don't need to be confused with any other campaign. And the goal is branding, and the location I'm targeting is Tamil Nadu, and the age is like from 20 to 45 years. Just to name this campaign. Okay. And the same name campaign I can give it to ad set also, because ad campaign is different and ad set is different. Okay, and my goal for ad set is not branding. So what I can do is like I can just remove this branding here. So I'll just put test, and the audience to test is Tamil Nadu, and the age people to test is 20 to 45. Okay, and if I want to promote a brand of mine or any other brand, I can use it. And if I want to put a specific brand name, I can also put, instead of putting the test, let me say I will promote my brand name of organization. Okay, or LM light methods, short form it is. So it is an internal name, so I can have it as based on my choice. Okay, LM. Okay, and I come down and there is a name for advertisement. Okay, again, okay, I may use the similar name for advertisement also, because they are internal in nature. They are different concepts. So having a same name for campaign, ad set and ad will be really good, but having a same name for multiple campaign is not an encouraged choice. Okay, you should be able to differentiate the campaign's properties by looking at the campaign name itself. Otherwise you will be confused. Now if you don't give any of the name here, you will have an option to feed these name in the next screen. Okay, so let me click on continue. Okay, now the campaign name is created, and I am supposed to create ad set and advertisement in the upcoming screen to come. Okay, so if you see, the campaign name is already taken here because I fed the name earlier. Okay, and the next option we have is a special categories. Okay, special categories, which means if you are running an advertisement for political purposes, elections, okay, or reaching a public people for government or legal related services, then you have to tell Facebook that, hey, you know what, I am running a special category advertisement. Okay, if you are trying to promote your local bodies, okay, this is not authorized for this type of ad. You have not been authorized to run ads about social issues, elections or politics. Please have an authorized ad account user to place this ad, or complete the ID confirmation process yourself. So there is a process called ID confirmation for political campaigns. Okay, where you have to go, try to open this, and you will have to verify yourself with respect to your identity. so that when you are trying to promote your content, there is an authorized and verified source who is promoting a political program. Okay, I think we will be discussing about creating a political ID verification now separately. Okay, and the next option we have is the details about the campaign, and we are going to run our advertisement campaign using a auction system where we will be competing with other people. Okay, and the goal for the advertisement campaign is the brand awareness, and there seems to be more options. Let me see. So campaign spending limit. Okay, so whenever you're trying to create a campaign with a new platform like Facebook or Google, the possibility is that you may end up, giving daily budget very high, and you may not get the business, and your budget will drain out. End of the day, you will lose hope on advertisement platforms like this. Okay, so you can have a limit being spent for this one. You can edit this and you can add a limit to this one, like 5,000, 10,000, so that your amount spent will not cross above 5,000 and you are always in a safe hands. Okay, if you want to restrict it to 1,000 rupees, yes, you can do it. But if you do not want to have a restriction, you can just simply leave it, so that no restriction is applied. That is based on your choice. Every campaign will have a A/B test, alpha beta test. Okay, and this alpha beta test is basically suggested when you are trying to run a very big campaign with a huge budget. Okay, so we can test the campaigns, ad set, and advertisements against each other. Okay, to understand which strategies give you the best results, and your potential reach will be divided amongst your variants for most accurate results. So, what are they trying to say? Okay, when you are having a huge budget campaign, try to run a campaign with 3 to 4 different profiles, with 3 to 4 different ad sets and advertisements, and every advertisement will be running for a week or 2 weeks approximately. And after 1 or 2 weeks, you can come back and always compare the data and its performance, and whichever is the advertisement type is performing very well, you can retain that advertisement and stop the remaining advertisement types. Okay, so once this is being done, you can understand which campaign is performing better, and you can stop those campaigns which is taking more money, or which is not reaching, or which is not giving you business results. Okay, so it's basically alpha beta test. Okay, so you can create a test variants after publishing your campaign. Once you have published, select a variable and create a new version to compare against the original. Okay, so we have to create a campaign first, and after publishing it is what we can act on this one. Okay, so right now we will not be touching upon the A/B testing. Okay, because we are creating a sample campaigns here. Okay, the next option we have is the campaign budget optimization. Like the campaign name that you gave in the earlier itself, you gave a name for the campaign, you gave the name for your ad set and your advertisement. The campaign budget optimization is also available across the campaign level. Okay, when you enable the campaign level option, it will ask you to define a budget. Okay, it can be a daily budget or it can be a lifetime budget. Okay, which means daily budget means, okay, you will have to spend this money daily. Okay, you will spend 200 rupees daily, and your campaign will run until you have money. Okay, once the money is expired or exhausted, then you have to load amount, then it will run. So there is no end date for a campaign with respect to the daily budget goal. But when you select a total budget or a lifetime budget goal, then there will be a end, there must be a end date, because a total budget or a lifetime budget means like a budget is from today till a particular day, maybe after a week or after 10 days or after 15 days. The promotions like Christmas promotion, Diwali promotions will always have a end date. Okay, Christmas promotion, Diwali promotions, they will always have a end date. So we can run a lifetime campaign or a campaign with a uh, end date, and we can define a particular budget. Okay, I'm going to spend 10,000 rupees for this Christmas campaign promotion. Okay, so the Christmas campaign will be ending on a particular day. So what I need to do, I need to go and I need to, it says run ads all the time. Okay, I have to edit this. Okay, logically, okay, whenever I want to run my advertisement, I need to have an end date. Okay, so I need to define the end date is not shown here. I think that will be not shown here, that will be shown only in the next window. Now when I select this lifetime budget and I proceed, in the next screen I will not have an option to modify or update the budget in the ad set level. Okay, I cannot go and change it. Okay, this budget optimization with respect to campaign level and ad set level are little different. For example, let us take a family with the 7 members where father and mother is there and 5 different people are there. Okay, children. Okay, so a family with the 7 members. Okay, and if the government is giving, okay, compensation, let me say 5,000 rupees compensation. Okay, so the government will give 5,000 rupees compensation for the family. So what happens when the 5,000 rupees is given to the family? This 5,000 rupees will be split across 7 people based on their need and demand. Might be the father might be having more demand, the wife might be having some more extra demand. Okay, and kids might be having a lesser demand. The younger kids will be having the lowest requirement, and the elder kid will be having the highest demand. So this 5,000 rupees will be divided across the 7 people based on their need, but it cannot cross 5,000. This is what we call it as a campaign level budget optimization. Okay, and there is an option to optimize your budget on the ad set level, which means instead of the government is giving 5,000 rupees to the family, the government itself will distribute money based on their demand using their Aadhaar card, let me say, for individuals. Okay, the government may decide to give 5,000 rupees for the father, 6,000 rupees for the mother. Okay, and some 2,000 rupees for the younger one, and 3,000 rupees for the elder one. So now each and every person will get a separate financial budget for their requirement. So that is what we can compare it to the ad set level advertisement creation here. Okay, so when you spend the money for the complete family, we can call this one as a campaign level budget optimization. Okay, if you are defining a budget optimization to the campaign level, you cannot maintain or configure the budget optimization to the ad set level. Okay, now I'm not giving a budget optimization on campaign level, so I'm proceeding. Okay, next. Okay, so when I move here, you can see the ad set name is given, and that is already taken based on the input that I gave earlier. Okay, and then audience is being defined here, so audience definition. Okay, now if you look into this one, this particular symbol, the way in which you define your audience, you narrow down your audience to very specific level. Okay, now if the meter that is showing here, this arrow mark, is within this red color, which means you are not targeting audience and there is no sufficient number of people who can come and visit you. Okay, if this one says within the green signal, which means your audience is very broad. Okay, and you will be getting results, that is what is expected. And this orange in color is saying very broad, which means like it is too broad, so you will not be getting your targeted audience, or you may not be getting the proper audience. Okay, so this is one thing based on the definition of your audience and your budget. Okay, it will be showing. Okay, and if you look into the bottom, the estimated daily results are shown. Okay, the estimated daily results are shown basically based on the audience that you define. Okay, it tells you that hey, you can reach these many people, 1,300 to 3,700 people on the location that you have chosen basically. So we are not chosen anything, but that will be doing it in the ad set level. Okay, and if you see here, this is what it is. Okay, so 1,300 to 3,000 people is what will be showing. And these estimates are not exact. Okay, they can just give you an idea. Don't depend on this estimate and start doing the things. It is just an estimate and it will not be a fixed value. Okay, good. So there is an option called a dynamic creative, which means creating a campaign that can show on any platform. Okay, you will have to feed your advertisement title, you have to feed your campaign image, video. Okay, and all this stuff. Once you give all this, okay, the advertisement will automatically be generating different combinations. Okay, the advertisement will try to show your ad on Facebook stories, it will try to show on Instagram. Okay, You try to show it on the sidebar or on the news feed, okay, on different places. So dynamic creativity can be used as a single solution for all your advertisement needs. If you want, you can create a dynamic creative, okay, else you can cancel this, okay. So you have to provide your creative elements, all the elements like images, headlines that will be used automatically to generate various, okay, audiences for your, various requirements for your audiences, okay. So certain variations such as automatically cropping image or applying colors or template depends on the creative elements and placement selected, okay. So what it is trying to say is, when you're trying to add an image which is square in shape, remember the Facebook stories is not a square in shape, the Facebook story is a rectangle in shape, okay. And if you take the news feed, the news feed will be like a banner, okay, very big banner, okay, the image size of what we are seeing this notification now, okay, like this. So when you are giving a dynamic campaign, automatically the campaign size and everything, right, the campaign size uh, contains the information with the images and videos. So when it is automatically cropping, it is possible that the image is cropped incompletely. So we need to make sure that even after cropping, your advertisement images will convey the content, and that is very very important, okay. Now there are some settings such as messenger, okay, are not yet available for ads using dynamic creative, okay, then that setting will be disabled, which means dynamic creative, okay, though it is a solution for creating the complete stuff, okay, it is not uh, the option where it has all the details right now, but still it is still effective, okay. If you want to continue, we can go for dynamic creative, as you can cancel, okay. And the next section we have is the budget and schedule, okay. Now when you define the budget with campaign level that I have shown you earlier, you will not have an option to edit this budget because this is an ad set. If you see, what we are trying to edit here is an ad set, Tamil Nadu 2045, and this is the campaign level. So when you are defining a budget in campaign level, you will not be able to edit or modify a budget in the ad set level. Now the ad set level has a daily budget, okay, it has a lifetime budget, both, okay. And what is the definition that Facebook gives for the budget here? Your ad set budget is the daily or a lifetime amount that you want to spend on this ad set. You can spend your money on daily basis, or you can spend your money on the lifetime basis, okay. And the daily budget is the average that you will spend every day. When you say average value, there will be no fixed value that is spent. A daily budget is the average that you will spend every day. A lifetime budget is a maximum that you will spend during the lifetime of your ad set, which means you start your campaign on a particular day and you end it on a particular day. Okay, let us try to see with the daily budget, which means like your amount will be spent approximately at an average of 200 every day. Okay, so when they say your actual amount spent may vary, okay, the day one you may end up spending rupees 150, the day two you may end up spending rupees 220, and the day four you may end up spending 100, and the third day you may end up spending 400. But at an average, you will be spending 200 rupees a day. That's the deal. Okay. Now, if you want to go to the lifetime budget, okay, you see in this option, end date is optional, so set an end date. You can set an end date as an optional and run a daily campaign, so that if you are running a campaign for 7 days, the day one you will, at an average you will spend 200, 200, 200 every day, okay. But once you select a lifetime campaign, okay, now the end date is not an option. See, you should have a lifetime campaign, okay. So you need to change this time from 8:46 to 8:59, okay. Okay, the current time is 8:56 now, okay. So if you are selecting a lifetime budget, yes, you should give or define your end date for sure, okay. But if you are selecting a daily budget, end date is optional, okay. Whether you are choosing a lifetime budget or a daily budget, okay, that is your choice, okay. Now I'm going with the daily budget, okay. So 200 rupees every day, not only 200, okay. You can spend as low as possible, okay. If you are spending only 10 rupees every day, and tell Facebook that I want to run my advertisement for 10 rupees, okay, and the Facebook says your budget must be at least 74 rupees, or your ads may not be delivered. So the minimum value required is 74. Okay, you can give it a try by adding 20 rupees. Again it says 74. You can try with 30 rupees if your luck permits. Okay, you can try with 40 rupees. Okay, so it says 74, so let me give 75. Okay, so minimum of 75 rupees every day I can run a campaign with which I can reach around 476 to 1400 people. It depends. Okay, but let me go with the 200 rupees every day at an average of rupees 100. That may also work out. Okay, so with respect to the budget which I have given and the schedule. Okay, so there are more options available. So once I try to click on this one, okay, scheduling your advertisement, which means you can schedule your ad to run either in the morning or in the evening. Not like that. Okay, you can schedule your ad to run from 10 o'clock in the morning to 5 o'clock in the evening, something like that. Okay, or in which day in a week you want to run. Okay, now the budget definition is done. Now here is the main role coming in: audience. Okay, how do you define your audience here? Okay, it's very important. You can have your audience database that is already created, that you can see under the saved audience list. So you click on this one, see DMC general audience, DMC doctors, Amudhakumar engagement, digital marketing, LMDMC, Amudhakumar DMC. Now I have a different types of audience being created. Now, doctors, 1,000 people I can reach in India, where the doctors are aged from 26 to 45, and I'm going to promote a digital marketing training program exclusively for doctors. 1 week digital marketing training program for doctors alone, so that only doctors will come and learn all this. Okay, and DMC general audience, which means like I don't have any condition. Anybody across Tamil Nadu who is interested in digital marketing can apply. That's another concept. Okay, so different audience I have. No, if I want to define a new audience, I simply have to come, okay, come down and start seeing this one. Okay, if I have an existing audience, I can search. Otherwise, I can come down. Okay, I start the process of creating a new audience here. Location, I'm targeting India. No, I'm going to target Tamil Nadu instead of India. Okay, so I will search locations and put Tamil Nadu. TMIL. Okay, Tamil Nadu. Okay, India. So I have selected the location. Look at the mapping here, and based on the mapping and my daily budget of rupees 200, I can reach people from 5,200 to 15,000 rupees. So this is the deal. I can still scroll down, and I am going to restrict my age. Okay, I think I gave the age from 20 to 45. So I edit and I modify this age from 18 to 20, and the maximum age here is to 45. Okay, so let me move on to 45 here. Yes, so 20 to 45. And gender, if I want to be very specific, I can go with a very specific gender. I want to show my advertisement only to men, women, something like that. So preferably show your advertisement to both the genders, so preferably they can take it up. Okay, detailed targeting, all demographics, interest and behavior. Okay, so I need to just simply click on edit this option. Now this is really interesting. So detailed targeting means first you have to give your keyword inside. Okay, for example digital marketing. Okay, so digital marketing course. Okay, so this is the keyword I'm trying to enter, and Facebook's trying to tell me digital activities based on the keyword digital. Okay, it is telling digital marketing course. So let me try to hit enter. Okay, so behavior, so digital behavior is what is taking. I don't want digital behavior. I want people who are interested in digital platform to see my advertisement. So I have to redefine who will look into it. All the small business owners. Okay, small business owners, they need advertisement support. They want to learn. So I want to target people who are owning a small business, so that they will learn about this. And you see, your audience is too narrow. You are restricting your audience to a very specific category, so we will not be able to give you results. Oh, is it? Okay. If it is showing within this red color area, then this is not your cup of tea. You will have to remove this. Okay. And if you look into this audience, you will learn to show it, because we are trying to let people know about this. Okay, if you still want to show your advertisement, yes you can. So you can go here and you can try to change, and you want to target people who are students in a college. Okay, students. Okay, medical students, Adobe students, Autodesk students, your university students. Okay, so there are lots of people who are here. You can try to target people based on the students, or degree, a person who is completed a degree, or who is doing a degree. Education level is professional degree, doctorate. Okay, dental degree. Now this is really good. Okay, anybody who has completed a dental degree you can choose, and we can try to target people for promoting their dental hospital. Now, once I have given a dental degree and I click on suggestions, it will automatically give me. Okay, I can target. I can click on suggestions. I can select dentist who is having a job title. Okay, I can select dentistry who is in a job title. Okay, and I can select dentist or orthodontist. I can select all these people in Tamil Nadu, and I can specifically show my advertisement only to dental doctors, and I can teach them about the course. This is another choice. Okay. Now, based on your daily budget and the audience that you are choosing, okay, it is showing your visibility here. See, 1,100 to 3,200 people. Okay. Now, look at this one. We have a language options. You can select any languages you want. Okay, and apart from clicking and browsing this one, okay, apart from clicking and browsing your audience, searching your audience, you can browse your audience also. Now I am choosing people who have done a degree. Now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to choose people based on their demographics, okay, targeting, and I can go very specific to their educational qualification. Okay, I can target them based on the field of study what they are doing, or I can click on the education level, and I select only people who have done a doctorate degree, PhD, or a foundation degree, or I can select people who has done a bachelor degree. Okay, which is like master's degree. Okay, so if I want to target people who have done a master's degree with respect to dental industry, now obviously there will be a dental doctor. So that is what I'm trying to do here. Okay, so education level, I go to the one is the master degree and another one is the professional degree. Now every time when I choose this, I need to look into this audience definition that is being given here, which is basically the estimated daily resource is also being shown here. I can come down and I can still narrow down my audience. Okay, based on their financial situation. Now, in India, based on the financials, we cannot calculate the reason because that is not transparent. But if you are targeting a campaign, audience in countries like US, UK, Canada, yes, you can target people based on their financial situation status. Okay, the beautiful thing is like the live events. Okay, people who are staying away from family. Hmm. Okay, people who are staying away from their hometown. Okay, let me say if I'm running a political campaign to make people who are outside the Tamil Nadu, okay, to drive them to their native place, what I can say, I can select the people who are away from their hometown and tell them, hey, you know what, the election is going to come in another 2 to 3 months, and please take proper action to reach your place where you are having your voters ID, and make sure to cast your vote. So I can start propagating this particular idea from now. Correct. So it depends based on your goal. Okay, so like this life events. Okay, you can also target people based on their marriage. Okay, when they got married, when they got engaged, and all these life events will be covered here. Okay, parental status, you want to target people who are parents of small kids. It depends, parents of all category, new parents where they have a baby from 0 to 12 months. Okay, how does this Facebook determines all this? Somebody is telling like, hey, you know what, I am blessed with a baby girl. Now he becomes a new parent, right? Google and Facebook can determine this. Preteens, people who are aged from 9 to 12, parents with the preschoolers 3 to 5 years. Okay, parents with adult children who are 18 to 26 years. Okay, based on the product which you are trying to promote, you can go for the parental level. But for me, going for a parental level is not a need because I'm targeting people who are doctors approximately, right? So like this, you can target people based on their education level, financials, relationships, single or married, work status, full time or not working, something like that. Okay, and apart from demographics, you can also target people based on their interest, business and industry, entertainment, food and drink, hobbies. Okay, and behavior, what do they do right now? Okay, their anniversary, are they going to celebrate their wedding anniversary in another 1 or 2 months? Consumer classifications, digital activities, the mobile device, what kind of mobile model device they are using, like that. So based on your client requirement, you should be able to determine what kind of audience needs to be targeted. Now that is where our knowledge and our talent really falls into. Okay, so defining your now audience like this, and go save this audience. How do you save this audience? With the name of, okay, okay, dental audience. I already have an audience with the dental category. I will say it is a new, okay, dental audience new. So I'm saving it so that I can use this audience database for future references. Okay, and I click on save. Okay, it is done. Okay, now by spending 200 rupees every day, I can reach 3,800 to 11,000 people per day. For 200 rupees, I can reach 3,800 people. Okay. Now, if you look into this one, there is a next option we have. Okay, that is called placements. Okay, placements. There is something called automatic placements, which is always recommended, and you can use these automatic placements to maximize your budget and help show your ads to more people. Okay, so Facebook's ads delivery system will allocate its budget across multiple placements based on what they are likely to perform the best. Okay, give it to Facebook itself, let it take care of the things. Okay, why do we have to do it? Okay, this is basically automatic placement. Otherwise, you will have to change it to manual placements, that if you want to show your advertisement only in Facebook and not on any other platform, you can release the remaining platform, like you can release it from Instagram. Okay, once I released it from Instagram, from 3,000 reach to 2,900, I mean from 3,000 to, okay, approximately 10,000, it dropped from 1,000 to 2,900. So when I don't show my advertisement on Instagram, my reach is very low. Now if I remove audience network, there is another product by Facebook on audience network, again there is no change. But when I remove the messenger, okay, now see the combination, you have to check the different combination of platform. When I choose only Facebook to show my advertisement, I can reach 3,700 people to 11,000 people. When I choose only Instagram to show my advertisement, now it is a combination of Facebook and Instagram, that is ranging from 3,800 to 11,000 people. But when I show my advertisement only to Instagram, now instead of 3,000 people, I can reach 6,000 people. Now, what we need to understand, Instagram has got more users actively than Facebook. So, rather than showing the advertisement on Facebook and Instagram, splitting, I can go only with Instagram, because I can reach 6,700, 6,000 to 19,000 people on Instagram with the same budget of rupees 200. Okay, now everybody, when they create their advertisement, they create with default placements, but we need to check it out. Combination of Instagram and Facebook will give me 3,000 reach. Only Instagram will give 6,700 reach, and only Facebook will give 3,700 reach. Now the right decision to go for is to show only to Instagram, so that you can have more visibility. It depends on the situation. Okay, when you choose Messenger, now this becomes again 6,000 to 19,000. Okay, so messenger means that people will send a text message to you, but only with Instagram and Messenger. Once you go to Facebook, now the visibility is restricted to, okay, 1,000. Now so you need to be very sure which combination is giving you a very good reach for you. Okay, so this is just a activity that you can give it a try. Now if you do not want to do all this stuff, okay, simply go, okay, don't change your manual placements, go to the automatic placement and just proceed. That's your choice. If you don't know how to do it, just proceed. Okay, now if you come down, there is an option called optimization for delivery cost control, which means you are trying to show your advertisement to lots of people, and if you want to restrict your advertisement not more than, okay, a particular amount of money for a lead or a process, you can restrict. This is not applicable for this particular advertisement campaign right now. The reason, because this is a branding campaign. So branding campaign means like showing your campaign to lots of people. Okay, so I have an option something like this. Okay, where you are charged, when you are charged, I'm charged when people, when my advertisement is shown to people. Okay, impression, when I receive an impression, not one impression, when I receive 1,000 impressions, when my advertisement is shown to 1,000 people, I might be charged approximately. but whatever it may be, 200 rupees is what I'm spending. So Facebook decided to show my advertisement to 3,800 to 11,000 people. Now that is their headache to split the money and use it. Okay, now when I just proceed after doing this, delivery optimization, now it's a time where I have to create my advertisement campaign. Okay, so there is a error here, not wide enough. Your ad won't run on Instagram because it contains a media that is less than 500 pixels. That's not a problem because it has automatically taken a default page. Okay, but I will have to choose my page. Okay, so this is the reason I told you need to have your Facebook page created to create advertisements. Automatically, once they create a Facebook page, an account that is related to the Instagram is also will be used because I have linked my Facebook account and Instagram account here. Okay, I can come down, so there is an option to set up ad. So this is basically called ad setup. Okay, it will take images from my Facebook page automatically, but I can change all the informations are related to Alagappa University, which I tried to create somewhere earlier, but I don't want all this. Okay, I can remove this and I can upload a new, and it says create ad. Okay, now there are two types of advertisement. One is a single image or video. I will have one image, one video uploaded, or a carousel. Carousel means you will see some advertisement where the images and the videos are changing every now and then, every 3 seconds or 5 seconds. That is carousel. You will put more than one images. Okay, so let me go with a single image or video. Okay, and if I want to show my advertisement to full screen, whenever you browse Facebook or Instagram, the complete screen will be blocked and then advertisement will be shown. Okay, instant experience. Okay, now that will be disturbing people a lots of times, so I generally don't prefer that. Okay, and come down with the add creative option here. Now here is when I'm going to create the advertisement. There are default images being used here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear all. So what happens, all the images related to the content related to this advertisement will be removed. Now I have to add media. I can browse and upload image from my system, or I can take an image that I have already put into my platform. Okay, let me use this image. Okay, where I'm going to promote this one to show my advertisement at different sizes. The square shape advertisement, if you see, okay, the vertical 9 by 16, it is too small to crop, so that is not taken. Horizontal, when I select this, so this is my horizontal size. See how does this look like? Okay, it is complete. Okay, square, when I click on square, okay, so this is how my square shape will be looking like. Look at this one, but this square shape is incomplete. The reason because my text is half cut, my image is like only shown. So I can go and try to crop this by moving it this way. Now this will make sense little bit. Okay, okay, so this is what I can do. I can click on apply if I want to promote like this. Okay, now vertical 9 bar 16 is not supported. When vertical 9 bar 16 is not supported, which means the size that is used in Facebook stories is only 9 bar 16, so it will not show on Facebook stories. Now that's a problem. Okay, so only two format is supported. I can click on submit, done. Okay, there are several formats used here. Okay, how does your advertisement looks in each and every format, that you need to make sure. Don't run advertisement that is incomplete. Okay, and that will not work out for us. Okay, so there are different placements here, and you can come down and we can try to create the oh, we can try to create the advertisement text. Okay, look at this text here. Okay, I just need to replace this text. Okay, I'm targeting people who are dentists, right? So what I can say, I'm sure you need to promote your dental hospital. Okay, in your area digitally. What I can say, okay, so connect with me for a personal mentorship program. Correct. So all those dental doctors will connect with me and ask me like what to do, what to do, what to do. I'll teach them, I'll teach them, I'll teach them, and I'll make money out of it. Okay. And if I want to add a URL where people can come to my website, I click on add a website URL option. And these are all optional. Okay, if you want, I can add it. Okay. I can go with my website URL like https colon www.amudhakumar.com. Okay, I used the LM website, so I will use like lightmentors.com or lightmentors.in. Okay, so any one domain, whichever I want to use. Okay, but I think I gave the name as LM branding. I'm sorry. Okay, but I use the images related to my one. So now I can go and change my brand name, or I can change my website name. Like instead of lightmentors.in, I will go with amudhakumar.com. Why we need to be very careful is because when you see a name there, brand name, and when you see a different advertisement, then that is not in sync with people's requirement. Okay. Now this is how this advertisement will be shown to people. Look at this one. Okay. So this is how ads will be shown. Okay. So is there any other options here? Let us give it a try. Okay. So this Facebook pixel is already installed. I will teach you about how to install the Facebook pixel later. Okay. So look at these advertisement types. This is how it will look like. Okay, and preview, I will try to click on this one to see the preview here. So there are 12 places where this advertisement will be shown. Okay, okay, edit a placement to see mobile desktop. Okay, so there are 12 places where this advertisement will be shown, and these are the options we have. How it shows on Instagram. Let me scroll down a little bit. How it shows on other places. Okay, so different ad formats. This is how it shows on Facebook marketplaces. Okay, now once you go hit this publish button, this campaign will be published. Okay, just like that. Why I'm taking this much amount of time to teach you each and every aspect in this advertisement is because the same option is what is going to come on any other advertisement goals that we are going to see in the upcoming sessions to come. We tried this one with the brand awareness campaign. That's it. Okay. Now, the next time when we are trying to discuss about this campaign, we are not going to discuss about each and every option of what is what. Okay. We will use the option to create a campaign. Okay.